boys.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take the secret knowledge. Give me the knowledge of the universe.
All right. Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh God.
Oh goody, that's my favorite one to roll.
It's nice knowing.
Natural 1.
Oh,
Nice.
oh no.
So you're gonna take a point of exhaustion,
Oh goody.
and your hair is going to turn white for a month's worth of in-game time.
My hair is already white, so I already beat you to the punch.
Nothing happens. Other than your intelligence goes to 12 and is now +1.
Intelligence goes 12.
Well, congratulations. You're exhausted, but you're a little bit smarter. How's it feel?
I mean, he's pretty much going to lose the point of exhaustion as well, because that happens like before you guys leave the thing, and you'll get a long rest on exit.
Okay. So should I just ask you my questions now, or Dan, do you want to do your purchases first?
I just want a butler.
Okay, yeah. They hand you a golden bell.
Sick.
And yeah, sure. Go ahead and ask your questions.
Okay.
I also need to write them down so I fucking remember what the fuck I say.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Okay. So question 1.
All right.
Is the person that killed my sister a high-ranking military official from the country that I'm here for? You know what I mean?
And the country that you are in, for reference's sake, is fucking. I'll put it in chat here.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know the country name. Sorry.
No, you're good. I don't think anyone knows the country names yet.
Even the people from the country?
Yeah, we didn't get that far in world building. The campaign
gotcha.
literally started in the dungeon.
Gotcha. Yeah, so that's my first question.
Say it one more time. Is the person who killed my sister or responsible for my sister's death? How did you phrase that?
The person responsible for my sister's death.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Would the average citizen of Astalothor, would the average citizen of this country know this person, or at least know of this person?
Maybe.
Okay. Am I strong enough to defeat them in one-on-one combat?
No.
Kind of figured that, but I wanted to be sure. Okay, so I have 2 more. The party that I am currently with, if they aid me, will we be able to defeat them?
Maybe.
Okay. Was there more than one person there that night that when my sister died?
Yes.
Okay. I think that's my 5 questions, I think.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. One second while I finish getting these questions down. All right. Okay. So, to essentially let all of you guys know, there are like 2 or 3 milestones that you guys can reach in very short distances, like in terms of moving forward in the campaign. So I anticipate you guys will be leveling up once or several times in the near future, either this session, next session, something like that. But Ajax, Jareth, and Hawkins come back out of the portrait with the knight on it. You guys see the turtle is kind of off over here, sitting in a chair. Sebastian is perpetually rolling and smoking cigarettes. And Verk is also chilling still in the library where you left them.
Are we fully healed?
Yes, short rest all around.
Okay.
Or sorry, long rest.
Long rest. Okay, cool.
By the way, just so I can refresh my memory, there's 2 more things that we haven't gone through, right?
Yep. There's 2 more: the cabin in the woods and the floating castle.
Floating castle seems interesting. The cabin, I don't really know what use it would be to go there.
I got right down on my board, cabin out in the woods. You never know what might be there. Turn and point it towards him.
Oh yeah, that's right. You still can't talk.
Yeah, I'm fucking still mute.
Yeah, but Ver can hear him though, because he's linked with Sebastian.
That's only for an hour at a time.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, that's the only downside to his fucking telepathy.
Fucking sinus drainage is killing me, boys.
Damn.
So Jordan, were Hawkins and then were they there with me when I was having my questions answered?
If you
So, like,
choose to
they hear
allow them
everything.
to be there, like they could have done the questions ritual like right there at the counter. They could have taken you to a tent. If you wanted them to be there to hear it, they very
Okay.
well could have been. And
Yeah,
if you don't,
I'm
then it
cool.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm cool with them hearing it.
Cool.
All right. I guess I'll look to them and be like, guys, do you have any idea, like, what high-ranking official they could have been talking about?
Could I use my knowledge of like kind of the criminal
Absolutely.
underground of the city?
Oh, okay.
Because that's my backstory. I worked for criminals.
Yeah. Give me a history check.
Uh, 16.
Okay. From let me where'd that shit go? From the way that the question was worded, and from your knowledge of the reputations of the lords involved in the military, you actually quickly come up with a list of like 25 names that could possibly be involved or responsible for this specific issue, as you are well aware of the levels of corruption. Honestly, you really only think 5 of them would go as far as to order the death of someone, but you feel like the entire list of 20, if something like push really came to shove for their like nobility or family or anything like that, that they would absolutely not hesitate to do something like that.
I would also like to doodle like a fucking hierarchy of being like, hey, this guy's more powerful, and then, like basically subdividing it, because you know they would all have probably like different families, and be like, and then big bold letters, crime family, don't fuck with.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Within those like top members, 3 of them are on the High Council, that are aides to the king, and 2 of them are proper generals. One of them is like a military strategist, and then the other 2 are wizards or magic users of some kind.
So looking over this, I look at everybody in the eyes, and I take a knee. I pull out, I take a knee, and I say, and I tell them, listen, if you aid me in getting my revenge for the death of my sister and her child, I will aid you in however way I can. But I'm not going to be able to beat this threat by myself.
I'm a raise an eye to him, and then you're gonna see me like erase something on the little thing I just wrote, and then scribble something in. I'm gonna turn it back, and it's gonna have my name at the top of the pyramid with an arrow pointing question mark, and then you're gonna help me get there.
If it means I kill the people who killed my sister and her child, I don't give a fuck what you do.
Guys, I just broke a fucking hairband and it snapped me in the fucking hand.
I'm sorry for your hand, my friend. That sucks.
Hurts.
Mike, what's your character's motivations?
It's a good question. I have almost.
Do you guys want to do the character connections thing? Also, think about your guys' responses to Andy's character proposing like almost life debt level aid from you all.
I mean, if I recall correctly, me and Sebastian are here to like go and save Arvid from some fucking underground power and get revenge. So like helping
revenge buddies.
Revenge could just like help us get ours. So like you scratch our back, we scratch yours kind of deal. So we'd be fine with this.
Okay, so I'll look at Verk and just be like, did we just become best friends?
But yeah, we became best friends.
Are we revenge buddies?
Did we become revenge buddies?
Revenge buddies. Do we want to do the character connections from Den's thing?
I'm down.
Sure.
I'm good.
I have no idea what that is, but sure.
I'm good. I don't need
Isn't
my ex brother-in-law's cousin's roommate fucking my wife.
what, you don't want to be traveling like partners in traveling food reviewers?
No. Adam already put so much into this background shit that I gotta reread and remember.
That's fair. And how about not for you and Adam's characters, but everybody else's?
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like it could work better for a lot of them, depending on how in-depth.
Especially since the other three technically, or at least Dan, Hawkins, and Ajax should have more connection because of their previous
Yeah, I was about to say
stint.
Yeah.
Hawkins would be the only one that I would know. Everybody else we met just recently.
I mean,
Yeah,
Like, Adam wrote a fucking short story. For
he
us.
did.
Like,
Proper like 6 pages,
yeah.
correctly spaced, indented
Jeez.
paragraphs and all is great.
Jesus Christ, man. What the...
He
Yo,
got-
dude, he gave me an entire political breakdown for a city for you guys. Like, you guys have a whole city thanks to him now that's like real close to you. It's great.
Yeah, he went fucking hard on it. He just got really inspired, and I threw ideas and shit at him, and he just went ham.
Well, good. I'm gonna go fucking find the most popular bar in that city. I'm gonna hand him my guitar and he can fucking suffer.
While my guitar jiggly weeps,
uh,
maybe a fuck at the bar.
the things that I have for my character so far is like
Stop rowing.
from a school, like gave himself to a like study program so that he could have school for free. They turned him into a robot so that he could study time.
Oh wait, Dennis. You still have identify as a spell, right?
Yeah, probably.
Cool. I'm gonna get rid of mine and relearn and get another spell.
Yeah, I have identify as a ritual.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so his main goals right now are to get a title of nobility and make shit, because he's like an inventor and trying to do like crazy shit.
He wants to go fast and eat ass, and he's all
Yeah.
out of speed.
I'm just
I
gonna
have
say
10 different tool proficiencies, Mike.
Do what?
I have 10 different tool proficiencies.
He can literally make anything pretty much. It's fucking stupid.
but yeah, that's gonna be
I will build towers.
If that's your end goal, I will help you get wherever it is you want to go.
I just gotta become a noble and make a clock tower, and then I'll be satisfied.
So current major directions for you guys right now are the 2 panes that you have left in this room. The lady who claims to be a dragon, according to Hawkins, has walked away, saying that she was going to
I got
leave.
a phone for her.
So you guys have no idea how she actually left, but she apparently has left.
Wait, who's left?
A lady that you guys haven't met, because Hawkins,
The lady that gave me this car and shit.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then figuring out how the stairs work are your like main 3 directions.
It's like figure out how to unlock table, leave tower, or go into another pane.
I say go to another pane.
Yeah,
We've
I
got
put my
to-
vote on another pane.
Oh yeah, me and Ajax also have an army of goblins that we can go grab.
Currently, it's a small militia, but it is growing.
Well, we still don't know if time's working differently over there, so they might be fucking grown up by the time we get back.
Yeah, we don't know how much
You
time
come back and
passed
it's
in the
all
pictures.
hobgoblins and orcs now.
They're just beef.
Yeah, it's just fucking that one guy. What is that guy's name?
Gom.
It's like
Yeah, just Gom, just chilling with orcs.
Yep.
Like, hey guys, you've been gone 50 years.
He's like old now.
hopefully he had a race that wasn't short-lived.
He was a Goliath, so he did.
Oh,
But
he's just fucking dead. You walk up.
The skeleton of Gom on a makeshift throne.
Yeah, it just looks like the fucking guy from Adventure Time. That's just like a skeleton
You
with
mean
a
the
sword in
Lich
his
or
hand.
Billy?
Billy.
so what are the remaining panes again? So you got a floating
Floating
castle,
and a cabin in the woods.
cabin in the woods.
I
Okay.
put my vote on Cabin in the Woods.
My vote was
Yes.
on Castle.
Oh,
One cabin.
Also,
Two
are
for
we
cabin,
doing?
one for
Are we
castle.
doing this table thing?
what table? thing?
We started talking about it and then got distracted.
Mike doesn't want to do it for his character
And
and
Adam.
Sebastian.
Me and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can do it. But
Yeah,
let's just do it after the fucking session.
that's fair.
That's true. I'm good with that. I'll vote. I'll go with castle. Sure.
All right, can Den you roll me a d4, please? 1 and 2 will give us the castle, and 3 and 4 will be the cabin in the woods.
So it's a 2 and 2. A tie.
Going to castle.
Fuck.
Yep.
Really wanted to do the cabin.
Don't worry.
Well, the cabin will still be there.
Yeah,
We'll go do the murder cabin later.
So that's the thing. I'm thinking if it's a cabin in the woods, there's some fucking witch, and I'm like, I don't deal well with magic, guys. You know that. Magic's like my weakness.
The flying castle doesn't scream magic to you?
No,
I mean,
no, no.
your
That's-
major weakness right now is books, okay? So I mean, if you can't handle books,
Castle's gonna have more books than a cabin would. Shit. I don't know why, but you just rolled really high whenever you throw books at me.
look,
I
man.
should put that on there. My weakness, books.
Okay,
It is
So-
darkness.
Yeah.
let's see.
We're all gonna die.
That's how you gotta finish this character off on the big bad. Just have him grab a bookcase and fucking drop it on him.
I need to go here. And
Gotta fight everyone in the
then...
library from here on out.
Oh, we
Yeah.
can see.
I
You guys...
Although I
one second,
can't
let me go
move
grab
my
a thing, I'll be
character.
right
There we
back.
go.
I can see. I can fight. No, if my character dies, I'm likely to be replaced by a fighter fairy. So,
Fighter fairy.
yeah. You go Rune Knight fairy and then become a large creature with a flying speed.
Just wait until I can control mine.
You're gonna have to drag and drop your token on there, probably.
Do 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 do.
Because the Rune Knight wording is you become a large creature whenever you activate it. So even though I'm a small creature, I become a large.
Man, see, I wanted to play Rune Knight once upon a time just so, like, because it was a dragon-themed campaign I was in. I just wanted
Oh,
to be
yeah.
able to wrestle fucking dragons to the ground. That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
So, you guys... Can everybody see?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see.
So you guys find yourself on the precipice of what feels like a rather shaky wooden dock almost, and as you look down you can see clouds beneath you on this large floating rock you look up or forward and walk through the archway, and you come to a beautiful courtyard that has some really amazing purple flowers that kind of glow with a soft kind of violet hue about them. And all of the trees here are swaying in the wind unnaturally, and you can hear some strange creaking and almost moaning, as if you can almost hear voices on the wind. What languages do you guys speak?
Common and Draconic.
Common and Leonin.
Common Orcish.
Common, Draconic, and Thieves' Cant.
Elven, Gnomish, Dwarvish. Common.
Okay. Dan, you pick up a few words here and there that are like ancient Elvish almost, like more root word kind of.
Like almost like Sylvan kind of shit.
Yeah. And the trees are talking to each other from what you can gather.
Mm-hmm.
They're speaking in like kind of rhythmic fashion with rhymes.
If anyone wants to understand these trees, you can use this powder thing, I'm pretty sure.
We're gonna snort drugs to understand what the trees are saying,
I mean,
No,
let's just
no,
chop
I
down the
think
trees,
that's,
and then we don't have to worry about them talking.
or we
Oh, wait,
could
no,
not
this is
threaten to chop down the
eyeshadow.
trees when they're talking.
I'm
it's
just saying, if they talk, they
eyeshadow.
might attack.
Okay, so it won't let us speak it. It'll only let us read it.
Ajax, as you walk closer to that tree, right there, you hear it rustle, and you don't really see a face, but you almost feel it look at you. And everybody hears in common, "Oh, hello, new students, I presume." And the tree is greeting you.
I'm just gonna turn to this tree and try the tree and kind of like pantomime that I can't speak.
What happened to your whiteboard?
Oh, I mean, I still have it.
Yeah, I'm a new student. What do we learn here?
The tree that greeted Ajax will kind of wiggle its upper branches in recognition of your miming, Ajax, and he'll say, "I'm sorry to hear that, my young friend." And the tree over here next to you, Hawkins, will say, "Oh, here you just learn magic and basics of spell crafting, enchanting, and all such manner."
That's
And
useful.
his branches seem very droopy.
Oh God, it's I would say 7 fucking doors from Snow White, but there's only 6 trees.
So do we just go in this way?
You can if you wish. If you want to join us in the game that we are currently partaking in, you might earn yourself some gifts, and it also might prepare you for the trial of even entering the door.
What game are you talking about?
The trial
We're
of
just,
opening the door. No, I'm
we're
gonna
just, say again?
I'm gonna try and open the door. There's no such thing as a trial to open a door.
Give me a strength check.
The fool.
Give him guidance.
That door starts to bow very heavily, and you hear some cracking, And then a magical barrier kind of appears in front of the door that you're pushing, and it forces you back, and the door remains closed, and you hear inside of your head, "If you wish to enter the door, you must answer a riddle." And then the tree on the other side of the courtyard says, "Oh, we're just, keeping our wits about us as we're stuck in place. We're sharing riddles with each other."
I would like to write down on the whiteboard and show it to the tree. Do you guys have any special accommodations for people who are mutes?
Such an articulate little guy.
Well, I'm sure if you have the right answer written down, it'll let you in.
I meant for
Hey.
I'm gonna write down for the rest of the school.
Some professors might have trouble being accommodating, but it's policy to be as accommodating as we can to all of our students.
Hey, the door just said we had to answer the riddle. It never said we had to be right.
So what's the riddle?
Would you like a riddle?
To get through the door, sure.
Okay. Let's see. I know a word. 6 letters it contains. Take one away, and 12 remain. What is this word?
I just sit down and just go into a deep trance of trying to figure out what word this could possibly be.
This tree down here kind of shakes a little bit, and he goes, "Oh, yeah, I remember this one."
Here you go. Nat 1.
Nope.
Doubled Nat 1.
Can I roll intelligence to see if my character would know?
Sure.
Damn, if only I had advantage.
Well, that's why I was like 11 at first, but then like 11 has 3 E's, so that doesn't work.
I immediately like jump up and say I know the answer.
I mean, it could just be 12. That's 5 different letters.
This tree up here says, "Well, say it then."
Dozens.
That's very good. And the door opens.
Yeah, okay. So we were on the right path, kind of.
So you guys can choose to enter, or if you want to partake in getting some free stuff from the trees, fucking around with more riddles.
Well, what? Wait, hang on. Free stuff. What free stuff from trees?
Can they
Why,
give
yes.
Nope.
The game that we were playing. If you answer a riddle correctly, you get given a gift.
What kind of gift?
The gift of knowledge.
A magical gift of some kind. I mean, really just
All right.
bits and baubles.
Bits and baubles. Yeah.
Just trinkets.
Well, I mean, sure, I'll answer another riddle. I got this.
Let's see. Forwards, I'm heavy, but backwards, I'm not. What am I?
Say it again.
Forwards, I am heavy. Backwards, I am not. What am I?
Oh, ton.
Very good. Roll me a D100. You guys have never seen Jareth on this level of genius before. Jareth is just fucking.
It's all that knowledge from the books I hit him with. He absorbed them into his fucking brain.
62.
It made it swell big enough to where it
My people know riddles, okay?
I mean, my character's just fucking stupid, so he's just fucking like sitting here staring at the tree, going, "How can you be heavy and how can you not?"
After answering that that riddle from the tree, it shakes its branches and the skull. What race is Sebastian?
Kobold.
A small skull that resembles a party member falls out of the tree.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, you got the skull of a kobold.
The hell is that?
Oh, we'll pick it up. It's a nice little gift.
Is that the same one that I have?
Yes.
So
It's a magic trinket that gives you 1 use of luck per day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I guess I'll pick it up. So I get 1 luck.
Yeah, 1 luck per day. Reroll any d20 once a day.
Okay. Can I answer another riddle, or is it just 1 per person?
Okay. Nah, they got riddles.
Oh, all right.
I have junior mints.
Oh, fuck you. I love those. I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well.
A book?
Unfortunately, no.
Could you repeat it again?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well.
Wit.
Oh, let's say a weapon of any kind.
Rarely. So rarely.
Some say it
touched,
is.
Because I
A
mean,
blade.
Oh, a pen?
held.
Ooh, getting warmer.
A quill?
No.
Try something more fleshy.
it. A tongue.
Flesh.
Yes, correct.
A what?
A tongue.
Mm.
D100, please.
Wait, what was the answer?
A tongue.
Oh, a tongue.
A 7.
A different tree shakes and a kind of bluish, opaque, almost gem or glass looking object falls out and clanks off of the ground and slides towards the group. You have obtained a dwarven heart on ice.
What does that do?
It goes great with your whiskey.
It's great for health potions, mate.
Okay. Anybody here know how to make health potions?
I could probably figure it out.
Oh, here you go. Hawkins, it's yours. I'll pick it up and chuck it at him. Or not chuck, but toss it to him.
Okay.
Well, I'm good to keep answering riddles, but if you guys want to head into this castle, I'm down for that too.
You
I
can do
mean,
one more.
yeah, I say do one more.
All right.
All right.
Uno más, por favor.
Let's see. Ooh, this is a good one. When is a hawk like a dove, like a raven?
When they're flying.
Almost. You're getting there.
I mean, I'm not wrong.
So wait, We'll repeat it again.
When is a hawk like a dove, like a raven?
I mean, the only thing in common is what they're all birds. They all eat.
Usually you can tell them apart, though. One's brown, one's white, one's black.
When they're inside out.
When they're
You know, off a technicality, I might give it to you.
when they're blown up, it's hard to tell what they are then.
Hey, there's still feathers. You could figure it out.
I mean, depending on what I use, maybe not. You know, there's such a thing as fireball.
And you still know what they look like.
Yeah, but if you find any puff of feathers, though true ash is ash.
Exactly.
Hawkins and Ajax, give me D100s. You'll win. You'll both get something from that one off a technicality. But the correct answer is still there.
All birds at night are black.
Correct! Give me another D100. Ajax, you get you get a religious symbol to your deity that you know is banned in this local region.
But Austin used to quote that shit.
Oh, goody, goody.
Let's see.
The answer's Poe. The other answer is they're both black.
One of the trees shakes, and an old gnome falls out, waddles over to you, Hawkins, and offers to sell you necromantic spell scrolls in exchange for life essence.
Maybe. How much?
It'll be a hit die per spell level for a scroll.
Oh God.
Like his hit die? Or...
Yeah, he will take damage equal to his hit die, not like we'll roll it, but per
Does it
spell level
reduce
on
my
the scroll.
maximum hit points?
No, you just take it.
Oh. Sure.
All right, which necromantic spell would you like?
Oh, just any necromantic spell?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a minute then.
All right.
Can we also, like, can I pitch in to give them extra hit dice for a higher level?
The gnome does not wish to speak with you.
Damn.
Oh.
Jareth, you see a fungus kind of fall out of the branches of a tree, and you go over and you pick it up, and it looks like a mushroom that the caps are essentially a bunch of mouths with tongues sticking out.
What the fuck? What the hell is this?
It's a boy.
The tree you picked it up underneath says, "Oh, that's just some talking fungus. If you eat it, you can speak and understand all languages for an hour."
Oh, all right. Well, that could be pretty handy.
Hey, how does that work if you're mute?
Well, when the effect ends, you forget how to speak and understand all languages for a day.
Oh,
But for an hour, you're a god.
you'd be able to understand everything. Okay.
Also, which which tree was it that shaked my religious symbol thing down?
This one.
While they're inspecting his mushroom movie over there, and write on my whiteboard and ask him where he happened to come by this.
That one just kind of yawns. And his upper branches kind of bend down towards the ground really far. And he goes, "We don't really know. Whenever a student answers our questions, we just kind of shake our leaves and they get something."
Hey, Jordan. I'm going to use Divine Sense and detect good and evil.
Sure.
Is there anything evil around?
Nope.
Sweet. All right.
I would like to write down on the board.
Actually, yes. You see Ajax's weapon is evil, as well as the religious symbol that he just picked up.
It's
That's fine.
I mean, if anything, it'd be radiating evil,
right,
but yeah.
The sword is, or the weapon is.
The glaive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask the tree if I can climb it real quick.
Better be formal.
Make a persuasion check.
That's pretty, rude. You can't just go climbing up a tree's skirt.
I mean, he asked.
You did that.
A 21.
Yeah, sure. You asked. That's more than most people do. Just try not to wake me up, and it kind of lists to the right a little lazily.
How tall is this fucking tree?
15, 16.
Okay. As I get up to where all the leaves are, do I is there anything off, weird?
No. You can occasionally catch a little ladybug or something, eating a leaf here and there, maybe a caterpillar or a spider. You can see a bird's nest in the other one.
Damn. Well, then I'd climb back down.
Hoping it was Christmas, hop up there and there's just a
No,
bunch
no,
of
no.
ornaments in there. Just start snatching them.
What I honestly thought it was going to be, there's going to be some portal and it was just going to teleport us inside the fucking school somewhere. That's what I was thinking.
That would be sick. Wish I would have thought of that.
Question.
It's like a bag of holes.
Yes.
Just end up in a dimension with no fucking air.
If I die, what happens?
Well, if you take enough damage to double your max HP, you will completely die immediately.
Yeah, that's not that much.
Yeah.
If I get knocked out.
If you get knocked out, then you will pass out, and
Do I
you
still
will
learn
need to
the
be.
thing?
You get a spell scroll.
I get a spell scroll.
Yes, so you
the
can
thing.
put it into your book if you want once you get the paper, or do the ritual with the shit in the car that you have.
You're about to knock himself. Fucking little gnome dude just fucking throws the scroll on him. I'll not show
yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Fucking spits on him.
So every spell level is one of my hit dice.
Yeah, so I assume yours is a D6, right? So if
Yes.
you go for a 9th level necromancy spell, it'll be 9d6.
Okay.
Fuck.
Dennis over here trying to break the game. Just take 3d6.
What? No, bro. It's level 3 spell scrolls of a necromancy spells aren't really worth
They're mid as fuck.
even yeah. But I can literally get us a spell scroll of Raise Dead if I wanted to. We have a Return Friend Back to Life scroll.
I mean, aren't you a wizard? You can also.
I can't get that spell. I don't have that's not a spell I can learn.
Do we have health potions?
Yeah, I do.
All right. So what's your hit points at?
I have 23 hit points.
Fuck.
So I can take 40. I have to take under 46 damage. So max
I mean,
roll on 7d6 is 42. So
if
I
you
can get a
want,
level
we can
7
sit
or
here
under.
for 10 minutes and I can inspire you and give you temp HP.
I don't think that will count. Give me a sec.
Will it count, Jordan?
I'll let it count.
Okay.
How much temp HP can you give me?
It would be 7. So it's a hit die basically.
Yeah, that's a whole spell level. That's huge. Because that also increase that
Doesn't
literally
50
doubles the health. It actually is 2 hit die because it would double his one shot range.
Yeah.
I would say let's give it a shot, man. Have him.
I think that
inspire us.
lets you get a 9th level necromancy, actually.
Well, I can. That gives me an 8th level. I'm pretty sure. 9th level, I risk possibly dying, but they have to max roll on almost all of them.
Yep.
But I'm looking at them.
A true resurrection.
So if it's a spell scroll, can he keep doing it? Or is it just a
So
one-time?
No, it's a
a
one-time
spell
use.
scroll, it'll be unless he finds a way to transfer the spell into his spell tome and then reach the level of wizard that allows him to cast that level of spell.
Okay.
Same thing goes for like this fucking spell book we have that we haven't used anything out of.
Yeah, Schrodinger's nuke that was.
Okay, that's really weird. I don't think it's actually useful. Let's see. Ooh, I could get a time spell.
It has to be necromancy.
It is a necromancy.
Let's go.
It's
You can
called
get
Time
it. Then.
Ravage.
That sounds cool.
It's 9th level.
Fuck yeah, that sounds really cool.
But it requires an hourglass filled with diamond dust that the spell consumes.
That's gotta be expensive.
It's 5,000 GP.
Yep.
But the only way you can counteract it is from Wish or Greater Restoration.
That's pretty disgusting to just have a nuke like that.
It ages the person to 30 days left before they die.
Yeah, that's a proper like
Kill a
fucking
guy.
you will answer me or you will die in 1 month from right now.
But I can learn that spell already. Eventually. Ooh.
I feel like I should make it to where if you get a spell scroll from a type of magic that you can't like learn, you can still put it in your spell book because it's fucking. That should be how spell scrolls work. I feel.
Right. I mean, most of the higher level ones I can learn.
Yeah, already, because you're Mr. Wizard. In the meantime, while he's still looking at spells, you guys want to do more riddles or go through the door?
I'll do another riddle.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, I think I just have to do this. Okay, yeah. 9th level spell. Give me 9d6.
Alrighty then. 21 plus 11. He is
32.
unconscious.
Yeah.
All right, someone heal him.
Sure. Lay on hands. I give him a point of HP.
Quick, check all his vitals, like his wallet.
Okay.
Egads, it seems all his coins were gone.
All right, guys.
Fucking just
I,
casually loot the corpse. It's fine.
I picked up True Resurrection.
You guys are solid now for a good while.
But it costs 25,000 gold pieces to use it.
Well, I mean, if we make it out of here, you can sell it to somebody.
That's fair.
What falls but does not break? What breaks but does not fall? Sorry, what falls but does not break, and what breaks but does not fall? Two things.
I did Lewis.
Sorry, all right, so repeat that again.
What falls but does not break, and what breaks but does not fall?
My emotional state.
Good one, good one. Not correct, but pretty funny.
It's funny to you, man.
You'd be surprised how emotional trees can really be.
Night and day.
Correct! Night falls and day breaks. Another D100.
$56.
Just running these trees of all the riddles they have.
My second thought,
pretty sure
Jordan,
Homie's just
was to
Googling
grab
at this point.
clone.
I may not know magic, but I know riddles.
Okay, 1 second. This is okay. Let's see.
And,
Give me a D6. If you roll a 6, you will get the best version of this. Oof.
Damn.
All right.
3.
3
Luck.
orbs.
I'm gonna use my luck.
Okay, sure. Well, it's a D6, not a D20,
Oh, it's
so you
D6.
can't re-roll that.
Well, that's good.
Inspiration.
That's good. 'Cause
Yeah,
that
you
would've been-
technically the D3 is way better.
Yeah, so I'm good with that.
What dice size is your inspiration?
Nothing. It's
Oh,
it's
okay.
just the like DM inspiration thing. I don't know.
So the tree drops 3 little glass baubles. And as you pick them up, you feel that they are extremely light, and it feels like the glass is very thin. And as you look inside, one of them is literally like fire just swirling around on the inside. Another one is like a cloud swirling around with like bits of lightning, and another one is like sand, and it's like constantly spinning around.
I don't like sand.
I'll take the sand.
These are where'd it go? These are elemental spheres. These are a magic item for war and terrorism that are essentially grenades that hold elementals in them.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So there's like actual elementals inside of them.
Yes.
And will they
Okay,
listen to
okay.
me if I unleash them?
Do you speak their language?
Primordial.
No, but I can eat the mushroom and I will.
You reckon that of all of the things that you've heard about elementals, the only way to get them to properly listen to you is through a like summoning. So you
Okay.
think that they will not listen to you unless you like bargain with them.
Okay. We'll hold on
Yeah.
to them and
Hold
maybe
on to them unless we have to
a-
use them,
yeah, like
because
break
if
glass in
we
case of
can,
emergency.
yeah, if we can figure out a way to like contain them, we could possibly use them as some kind of like magical energy source.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hawkins can absolutely turn them into Pokemon slaves.
Yes, Pokemon. That makes me happy.
Yeah, like especially if we have like a fire one, because we just like make it like a fucking furnace for us.
Sweet.
Where may you find roads without carts, forests without trees, and cities without houses?
Is hell the correct answer?
No.
The internet.
What's that?
Oh shit! I dropped one.
Cities, no houses. What was the rest of it?
Roads with no carts, forests with no trees, cities with no houses.
I know this one.
Chernobyl.
The desert?
Locations are close. They're related to the answer. You would find
Like
locations.
our favorite explorer Dora would once say, "It's the map. It's the map. It's the map. It's the map. It's the map."
D100, please.
Thought you were
Yeah.
about to say Mexico.
Do you
That's-
see the border
that's
police?
rough.
Napper
Okay.
globe.
A candle falls out of the
Nice.
tree. Are any of you any kind of religious form of a class?
I mean,
Yeah.
does
We have a paladin, right?
He would recognize this candle as a prayer candle. When lit, it has a magical sigil on the wick that extends a 12-foot radius sphere in which sound cannot escape. It lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh, cool.
Hope you guys are writing these down. Y'all got a lot of stuff now.
I'm writing the only one I got down.
What turns everything around but does not move?
Merry-go-round.
Those tend to move, my friend. The tree over here mocks.
But you didn't say which way it had to move. You just said... You didn't say it couldn't go around in a circle.
It does not move.
Tell him it's a pickle.
So, repeat it again.
What turns everything around but does not move?
Time.
Ooh, that's a classic answer for all riddles, but not this one, unfortunately.
Okay, so it
How is
can't be
everything
anything in
around?
reality because everything is moving constantly.
Well,
Okay, Mr. Physicist.
what dreams is that what we're going for? Because
Ooh,
technically,
that's a nice one. It's not a concept, it's an object.
Well, if it's an object, then it's also moving according to your logic.
Okay, Mr. Physicist, no, it doesn't move. Not like
but
that.
also, if we learned anything from Bill Nye, everything is always constantly moving because of atoms. So therefore, your
You
riddle
know
is
what,
unsolvable.
smartass? If you bring me your certificate of passing lawyer school, I will give you that. But until that day comes,
Let me
that's not
let
the
me get
answer.
Bill Nye on the horn for you, and he'll fucking disprove
On
your
the
riddle.
horn.
You pull out like an actual fucking horn and you like blow into it, and the ghost of Bill Nye like appears as a genie.
It's like the mask when he has like the. I think they're trying to communicate, and he's just got like the little clown horn or the.
Yeah.
I think I know it. Is it a mirror?
Correct. D100.
It's bullshit. It's moving. It's got atoms in it.
In relation to what?
That everything's in motion.
Not you. No. No.
You could argue that if this world is turning on an axis, then everything is always in constant state of motion.
Exactly. That's why it has to be an
That's
abstract
out of
concept.
game, by the way. My character's not smart enough to grasp that.
Why are you applying the laws of reality to a fictional universe?
Because we
you
have
are the
to.
one that qualified that because you said
Are
that
you
it
telling
couldn't
me
be
this
moving.
universe is flat?
Are you saying that we are not moving through space and time?
Yeah, exactly. I think we went
Time
on
is a social construct.
I think we went on a
Time does
technicality.
be a simple construct.
Time is a dimension of
Time doesn't
space.
exist without the idea.
I
or
exist to
concept.
study time.
You
Exactly.
can't
We
prove
all went on a technicality.
You get a pouch containing a blue powder.
What's the blue powder?
identify it.
I don't have. Okay, who's got identify?
He has a blue powder. I'm just gonna walk up, stick my finger in it, and then lick my finger.
Oh no.
Don't do
You
that.
feel a magical tingle sensation kind of ripple across your body, but you don't really recognize the effect of what's happening.
Oh, good. He didn't turn into a sheep.
Does it have a particular taste?
Yes, it tastes like purple.
I'm gonna write down
But it's blue.
I'm gonna write down on my board. It doesn't have a specific flavor other than purple.
I just look at Hawkins and just go, "Hey, can you cast identify on this?
Do you have 50 gold?
It costs you 50 gold to cast identify."
To buy the thing I need to cast identify, huh?
Can
Wait,
you
can't
just,
you
like,
ritual
this
cast it?
bitch? Yeah.
Yeah, but it requires a material component that costs 50 gold.
Hold on. Let me
That's
see.
dumb.
D5e.
It doesn't consume it. I just have to have it.
I don't have 50 gold. I spent all my money trying to get here.
I've got
Let's
12
see,
gold
let's
and a
see.
dream.
Turn us on our backs and open our stomachs.
I need
You will
a-
be the wisest of men.
I need 100
Books.
GP gold worth pearl and an owl feather.
Tell it
Though at the start, a lummox. What am I? Correct! Roll a d100.
Books was the
what?
correct.
Yeah, you answered it before I did the second half.
I was like, I said turtle, and you were like, correct. And I was like, that is the fucking answer.
71.
I wish turtles was the answer.
Roll a d100. Again, please.
Another one. 89.
damn.
Damn.
You a heftily sized coin purse falls from the tree. You excitedly scurry and scoop it off the ground and open it up. You do not recognize any of the type of currency within, but you count 89 different coins of different types with slightly different markings or very different markings.
Okay, cool.
You currently do not have an assessed value of what it is, but you can get it appraised.
All right. Do we want to go in the? All right. I'm all about answering riddles, but we good to go in this door here and see what's up.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go in.
Hey, Jordan.
Yes.
Can I change my True Resurrection to a 8th level spell of a different kind?
Sure.
Or still necromancy?
Yeah.
Sick.
Still can't
I
see
just realized
shit.
that, like, True Resurrection, it's never gonna be a time where I ever get to use it.
Oh, well, that didn't do anything for me. Hey.
So I'm gonna go with clone.
All right.
Because even if I don't cast straight clone, just if I use the spell scroll to cast it, having 2 of me is very useful.
Yeah.
2 Hawkins, oh no.
We have 2 Verk. Oh, never mind.
Uno Mas.
No Mas Pantalones.
Did I delete you?
No.
Okay, good. I thought I deleted the one you were using. All right. As you enter in, this is like a kind of like half wall that like extends around. And you see over that there are long tables with students sitting, many of them eating, most of them with books, seeming to be studying. At the table all the way yonder, there are like 2 faculty members talking to each other while they're eating. A few students who kind of are huddled over here outside of this door. A few students meander in and out of this door and this door over here, and you can see students going down the stairs in the back and just kind of meandering around.
Is this the magical school, Pig Pimples?
As you exclaim that, one of the students sitting down to eat goes, "What is... No? Pig Pimples? That's a horrid name."
Yeah, it's pig parts.
It's like Hogwarts.
No, that school is terrible.
What school is this?
And joke
Was
went
this
like
Greendale?
straight over, huh?
I'm gonna look to the dead ghost of Bill Nye. What do you make of this?
Move your character, I guess.
I did.
Oh, I guess Adam.
This is the... It's the Wanderville Academy of Spriggleton's Magics.
Oh, and you think my name is bad?
Pig Pimples? That's disgusting.
Oh, you're disgusting.
Oh, rude! He stands up and comes
Adam
to
can't
approach
see, by the
you.
way.
He pulls off his glove, and he slaps you in the face with it.
I pick it up and slap him back.
I immediately rush forward and tackle him.
Oh,
Just start wailing on this kid because he hit my friend.
He-
I'm just gonna go sit down.
While he's beating up the boy, I would like to
Fucking
grab the nearbyest like big book and then try to hit him over the head with it.
put him in a headlock.
Everything just broke down immediately.
I'm not talking about the kid. I'm gonna hit the Leonin with the book if I can
Oh, okay.
to save the
okay.
kid.
remember the lesson 1: find the biggest kid in the yard, beat the shit out of him.
Make a fucking roll a d20, Jareth. What are you doing, Hawkins?
I just went to sit down.
Okay, cool. And then Ajax, roll a d20 as well.
Okay, I got a 12.
You need to give our kobold sight beyond sight.
15.
Oh shit.
The top one, I think.
Why is your vision turned off?
You have to like reset his token after you set the vision to save it.
Oh, yeah.
Also, who did this kid slap?
Verk.
Merc? Okay.
So as you go to shoulder check him and tackle him to the ground, he like lifts his hand really quickly and a flash of light appears and you almost like bounce off a hard surface before you can make contact with him. What's your AC?
It's 16.
What did you use, Ajax?
The biggest book I could find that was on one of these tables.
You see a book fly right past your head from behind you, Jareth.
I look back at Ajax and be like, "Stop throwing fucking books. He's the one that hit Verk. I'm just trying to protect my friend."
I'm gonna write
I
down.
challenged him to a duel, you half-wit.
Half-wit. I'll have you know, I answered like 20 riddles back there.
And you only need to answer one to get in. How am I supposed to believe that you answered multiple?
Because look at all this shit I got.
I'm talking and distracted. I'm
gonna walk over to the guy who slapped him, and I'm gonna show him my whiteboard, and I'm gonna have it written down there. Here, accept this gift as an apology, and I'm gonna hand him the onion glasses.
Okay.
These things I write down on the board. These things will let you see things you that were typically not there before.
So, after getting slapped the second time by Verk, are you slapping him with the glove, or are you actually just slapping him in the face?
I am actually slapping this motherfucker with the glove.
Okay, roll me a d4.
But I crit, Jordan.
Yeah.
My max damage is a 4.
Yeah.
I can't. It's an unarmed strike. I always do that plus my strength.
Yeah. So, double the die.
Technically, it's an improvised weapon.
There, we doubled the die. I rolled a 4.
You just killed this wizard,
rolling
kid.
2 die. You roll, yeah, pretty much. You smack him across the face, and he twists extremely fast and kind of just falls down to a knee. And he says, "Enough of this. The third period, you and I are dueling." And he vanishes through a portal that he opens up beneath him.
Way to run away, bitch.
As he's running away, I'm gonna call him a bitch and use vicious mockery.
All right.
Did he at least take the onion glasses?
Yes.
Thank God.
Fucking third period. I don't have school. I already graduated.
Oh shit, just gonna yell at the rest of the people, be like, "Oh, this kid has periods. Multiple." What's up with that?
He bleeds on his penis.
Alrighty.
Did you guys
What
see
y'all
his
doing?
skid marks? He smelled funny.
After the commotion dies down, everyone just goes back to what they were doing.
We're just gonna become bullies in this school, aren't we?
Yep.
Apparently.
Sebastian's already donning a new disguise. I've got the slick back, like blonde hair and everything.
While this commotion's going on, how are the I guess head people over there reacting to it?
Scared.
They were staring at you, but they understand what a glove means, and they also noticed the student defend himself against Jareth.
Not lucky.
And they're giving a suspicious eye to Jareth because he doesn't seem to be like recognizing standard social cues, but other than that, they're just kind of like side-eyeing you guys while continuing their conversation.
Which table has the biggest like group of kids at it?
Right up here, there's like a group of 12 of them.
I'm gonna stomp into the room and shout, "Anyone else want a piece of me?"
Everybody
I'm just gonna
stops
be in the
again
back.
and look at
I'm just gonna be in
you.
the back going like, "Yeah."
Everyone stops and looks at you. And like half of them raise their eyebrows. and then the other half of them just kind of go back to doing whatever they're doing. Some of the more jockish ones that seem to be like people who are more about the fighting aspect or dueling aspect of wizardry, they seem to take an interest, but they're not fully convinced that you'll actually be able to duel them, since you are in armor and not like, you don't look like a wizard. So they're kind of like, we know you're gonna whoop our ass if you like fisticuffs us, but
Hey, I'm a caster too, bitches.
then one of them stands up and is fine. I'll take you on in third period.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Why wait? Let's go now.
Well, because it's not third period yet.
Well, what are these periods? I don't get it.
It's dueling class.
Oh.
Oh, you guys must be new here then, huh?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Well, third period is the dueling class that's up a floor. Then fourth period is the last period of the day. It's a short little test, and that's on the top floor, but you have to make it up the platforms.
Okay. Well, guess I'll see you bitches at third period then. Later. Deuces.
The dueling one, the ones who are like more into the dueling start like whispering amongst themselves and are starting to get excited.
I'll walk out with my brother, just be like, water drop.
I'm gonna check out this room whenever it's my turn.
Yeah, you open the door and there seems to be a class over summoning runes and a bit of alchemy.
I'm looking for the class of evocation. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
That was first period. Unfortunately, you missed it. Come back to class tomorrow morning and we'll go over evocation.
Fuck. Late again.
Hey,
Well,
Jordan.
Yes.
Can I like talk with people and kind of like
Listen, if you
try
want
to judge where like their schooling is based on the schooling I've done? Like, would I actually gain anything from being here, or is it just like
Very easily, this reminds you exactly of like your starting school and like the early classes. This is essentially like Bobby Basics, baby's first spell, kind of.
These guys are like level 1 wizards.
1 to 3 at the highest, except for the
Okay.
headmasters. The headmasters are like of decent repute. Like the headmaster is definitely the most powerful, but these guys seem to be like maybe like assistants.
Can I ask around to see like what year the guy that they got in a fight with was?
Yeah. That is a second year, and he's known for being a kind of stuck-up prick who is from a rich family.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
I get to beat up the fucking snob. Excuse me. That stuck up.
Bless you.
Thank you. That hurt.
What are you going for, Sebastian, with that sleight of hand?
You know, while my brother is talking to the professor here, just gonna, anything that's not bolted down, that's close at hand, that could fit in my pocket.
That being said, while he's like, because we kind of like talked this before going into the room, I'm actually gonna be trying to like be a very loud distraction in the room.
Yeah, make
That
that
way-
sleight of hand check again for an advantage roll.
Yeah, because I wanted to be. We're working together on this.
Hell yeah. Rolling hot
14.
tonight, boys.
You grab a stick of chalk and a bag of shimmering silver-looking powder.
All right, let's dip.
Yep.
All right.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys. I don't want to learn anything about summonings today. I hope you have a good day.
I'm gonna walk
what?
up to the headmaster person, show them the bag of blue powder, and be like, "Hey, I got this from the trees. What is it?"
Ooh, that's a good one. That's if you sprinkle that powder over anything, magic That is supposed to. Oh, where the fuck did it go? Shit.
Is that the powder that makes food taste good?
No, it makes like spells and effects that discern like types of magic and like alignments and stuff. It negates that. So like spells of true sight or see invisibility. If you have that powder over yourself or whatever, it should help to negate those things. I believe.
Whole like, ooh, he wasn't looking at the powder when he said.
I'll look at them and go. So what would happen if someone would say eat a little bit of it?
Oh, I did already have.
The same thing if they sprinkled it over themselves.
Okay. Wait, would that mean that Ajax could talk again since he ate it?
Well, what was affecting him to begin with?
The guitar.
No, it was like a lute, wasn't it? Or
Yeah.
something? Yeah.
Well, if there's a magical thing hindering your speech, no, the powder unfortunately would not help. If there was a thing scrying on you and you didn't want it to see whether or not you were aligned, good or evil, or say you cast invisibility, it would still be able to see you unless you used the powder.
Okay. Final thing is, as you can probably tell, I am not magical, really, in any way, shape, or form. Do you have anything that can help protect me against magic so I can squash these little magic users?
I mean, yes, but we're not going to give you something that will aid in you violently assaulting the student body.
Oh no, I wouldn't hurt the students. I wouldn't hurt the students. This is for my own personal things. No, I have no interest in hurting your students.
What would you want protection from?
Well, you see,
Evocation, types of damage like fire or thunder, or resistance to things that affect your mind. It's a very vast spectrum of things.
oh, let's do the mind stuff. I like that idea.
Whew. Well, unfortunately, that's our most difficult thing to really get around here these days. So, you got anything good to trade, or 500 gold or more?
Coming from the dude that challenged me to that first fight, and then we'll make them fight each other too.
Den, what were you saying?
I was gonna ask if
Well, the snobbish guys
they
did.
know what
So we just say that he said
specialization
something
he
about
picked,
this other
if he
dude.
has one.
Surely they'll believe it.
Okay.
And he's probably
He's an illusion wizard.
Oh,
By the way, I wanted to see if I could get these kids into a couple gambling matches.
Sure. Make a persuasion check with advantage. It's that hard.
yeah, Sebastian. Let's check out this room down here.
Easy
natural
peasy.
20.
You can get an entire table to join you in a full game of any card game that you want. How do you want to run the money situation? Do you want them to, like, they're students, so they don't have that much pocket change. They kind of have more spell components. You can kind of either go for a little bit of gold or like a bit more value in spell components, random stuff.
House
Gold, and then once you run out of gold, you're allowed to bet anything that's worth of value, as long as it's.
Where everyone.
And are you fixing the game?
By fixing the game, do you mean trying to cheat?
Yeah, so the outcome is you are the most favorable.
Probably. As they say, the house always wins.
Yeah, make a sleight of hand check with advantage. These are kids, basically.
Should we help him?
I mean, we could, but yeah,
I mean-
he didn't ask for help.
That's fair. We'll I'm gonna check out
19.
All right, we'll use that 19 for the duration of however long this game lasts. So until you guys go to the next floor, or until you say you're gonna stop. I'll just like count up how long it's going and give you money for that.
I'll look at the headmaster's like, well, I may not have 500 gold, but would you happen to have any magical weapons by chance?
Several, but most of them are wands.
Okay, do you have anything that's like I can hit people with?
You can hit them with a wand.
Yeah, but like I can do more damage with my sword than I can with the wand.
It depends on the wand.
Okay. I'll tell you what though, I do have these elemental spheres from outside the trees gave to me. Could we trade one of
The moment you say that, they kind of get this pale expression over their face as the blood starts to slowly drain away. And they start to move kind of slowly and methodically, and they're like, oh, those are very interesting. But we must inform you that those are banned on the premises. So if you could hand them over, and we will give them back to you when you leave.
It's like a
What
baby
were they
holding a
again?
fucking nuke.
They're
the
nervous.
elementals?
Yeah.
All right, look.
Yeah, don't give
I
them.
promise I have no intention of using them here. I merely wanted to see if I could trade one of these for some mind-resistant magic armor.
And look
If
how
not, I'll put them back in my bag and just leave them there.
they changed up how they're walking and talking, man. This is a children of the corn situation.
You gotta pull them up.
They
Now.
Stab the
hey,
almond
hey,
one.
Jordan, I'm gonna message you something real
We're
quick.
just like shouting
Go for
from
it. They will offer you the mind protection stuff in exchange for all 3 of the orbs.
How about one of the orbs?
No, all 3.
Can I try to do like a persuasion to get like
At
For,
disadvantage.
at disadvantage?
Yeah.
If I fail it, can I still do all 3?
Yes.
Don't
Okay.
do it.
Don't do it?
Don't do it.
Why
They're
should I
ripping
do
you
it?
off.
Read that real quick.
They're trying to rip you off.
Who's saying that?
Hawkins.
You could certainly try. I don't believe he has pulled them out yet, though. But you can try. As you two go, what were you gonna say?
I gave you too much power.
They do not look receptive to that deal.
Just start putting easy cheese on like anything I find.
Okay, so all right, so Hawkins, real talk, would like some mind resistant stuff be more worth it to me than having these elemental grenades, basically?
No.
No, not at all.
No. Like
To you immediately in combat, yes, but to the party and the stuff that Hawkins
No,
can
not
potentially
even
do
to
with
him
those things,
immediately in
not even
combat.
close.
because like what mine resistant armor would be is not useful in combat because like likely they're not going to be psychically attacking you.
No, it's it's a thing. It's basically
I think it's still a decent.
it's a magic item that gives him advantage on wisdom saves.
I think it starts out decent.
Yeah, even then, that's not that bad. That's not that.
It's not bad, but it's
bad.
not as good as what you could do with the
Like
elementals.
you can get
three-
something better than that as like a
doing random
feat.
bullshit while we're in here.
Like Hawkins can make a portable furnace to like make weapons for you, or
We can
like
power an
engine.
airship with a fire elemental.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can do
then
some
I
crazy
will
shit
not-
with that.
Okay, then I won't give any of them. I look at them and just go, I feel like these are more valuable than what you're offering, so I will decline. Thank you, though, for your offer.
Well,
And
we
I'll
understand
walk away.
you being a shrewd businessman. We accept that you do not want to make this trade. However, we cannot let you walk freely while you have them on your person. We must either ask you to leave now, or if you hand over the 3, we will give them back to you when you leave.
See, for me, I don't see why the heck I should even be here because I'm not magical in any way. So unless you guys are going to teach me magic, actual magic that's going to be useful for me, I see no reason to hand these over.
Well, it's a safety policy for the rest of the students involved. If you want to stay and like take a class and learn some things about magic, absolutely, you can. You are free to do so. But if you wish to continue to walk around, you need to either hand us the orbs or please return outside to the courtyard.
So I guess I look at Hawkins and just be like, all right, can I actually trust that these guys will give us these things back?
You can
No.
roll a
no idea.
fucking insight check.
No
Oh,
clue.
all right. Well,
They
let's
seem
see.
to really not want us to have.
That's what I'm saying. Oh God, a 2. I got a nat 1.
They seem as shady as all wizards seem to you,
Oh,
Jareth.
gotcha.
Hawkins, you see the expression on their face, and you see this. You've seen this look before, as other students of your previous magic school have brought up like interesting things that they did in their like on their own time, showed them to the professors, and then the professors were like, "Holy shit, you're basically holding a magic bomb. Give that to us right now, and then when you leave, we'll give it back to you." If you ask for it, they'll give it back to you. But if you don't, if you forget to ask for it, it'll probably stay in the box of magic lost and found items.
Uh-huh.
I look at Hawkins and just be like, so what do you think? I think they're being shady as fuck.
As you like
all
take
wizards
3
are.
extra steps away and start like conferring with Hawkins, they like take 2 steps towards you, like very slowly and as like non-threatening as possible, and they say, "We'll offer you a collateral of 250 gold," and they pull out a sack and they'll put it on the table.
What do you mean by that?
Had a couple zeros to that.
If you give them the 3 orbs, they'll give you the 250, and then on your way out, if you give them the 250, they'll give you the orbs back.
Oh,
It's like collateral.
no. I was like, I mean, do you want to take a magic class?
Don't trust them.
I mean, personally, I don't think my character cares 2 flying shits about magic. I think he just kind of lets you guys handle the
Right.
magic part.
These guys are just like these guys are just here to teach you like the basics of magic. Like you might get a cantrip or something.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
pick up a book near me and just toss it in the general direction of the Leone, and just to get his attention.
Yeah. Just with the library, you could probably learn what they're teaching here.
Class of evocation.
Okay.
Learn how to cast fireball.
Keep going.
I guess I will then just go, you know what? I don't trust you wizards. Y'all are shady as hell. I'm gonna head out.
They're okay.
I'm gonna go talk with the trees. They were good friends and they gave me magic shit. I'll get shit from them.
All right. Then Jareth will walk away out to the front of the building, and we can go through some riddles and get you some more stuff.
Cool.
At a later time, Sebastian and Verk. This classroom is like, oh, what's the fucking school? That's like sending message, fucking scrying. Yeah. That's this class.
Yeah, okay. Well, my brother is looking for evocation.
The teacher mirrors what was said in the other classroom, that evocation is first period. If you come back tomorrow morning, you can take the class.
Well, shoot.
Yeah, right.
Well, I guess we'll just be on our way out. But you guys have a wonderful day. And I'll just, be doing my thing and distracting as we try to have Sebastian grab some stuff on our way out.
All right.
See how many times we can get this to work.
You managed to get a decently sized pouch, full of like a bunch of little cones. And you get a like red feather that has like a bit of fire coming off of the tips of it.
All right, cool. As I'm leaving, I'm gonna be like, so if somebody wanted to learn evocations, where would be a good place to go?
That would be the classroom to the left of us tomorrow morning. First period.
Fuck. All right.
As you walk out the door, there is a group of boy students kind of like giggling and murmuring, and they're peering into the door and pointing at one of the students in the back. And one of them stops you, Sebastian, and asks if you can help them pull a prank on the class to get their friend out.
Can I ask one of the like headmasters or whatever if they can dispel the thing that's preventing Ajax from speaking for us?
Sure. If you can tell me what is ailing him, we can potentially narrow it down.
He seemed to be some kind of enchantment or curse from bard type of magic.
So we're gonna help these kids pull.
Okay. And they'll walk over to you, Ajax, and one of them will start kind of trying to ask you questions of like how the curse befell you and like what's happening.
Silver.
I'm just gonna pull out the loot and then point to it.
He will gesture asking you to hand the loot over to him.
I believe that's it.
I'm gonna look at him and then like not actually play it, but like hold my hand out where like you would strum it and be like shake my head vigorously no, and then hand it to him.
Okay. I think I see what might be the problem here. His eyes flash a green color. This is quite a curious thing you have here. I don't know who would want to make such a thing. He hands it back to you, and he confers with his colleague a little bit, and the colleague casts a magic on you, and you find that your ill effect has been reversed.
I'm gonna take like a second to realize that I can talk, and then in the joy that wells over me, I'm gonna yell the loudest my character can.
Make a performance check at disadvantage.
I'm gonna. No, you know what? Fuck it. 7.
You, in excitement, smack your chest a few times and go for a loud roar of aggression and prowess, and your voice cracks as worse as the worst time of your pubescent experience, and the majority of the room chuckles about it for a little bit.
I'm gonna. Does anybody have any water?
And one of the students you were playing cards with hands you his glass.
I just chug the whole thing.
It's very delicious, actually. It looks like water. It tastes almost like water. What's your favorite fruit?
I think
What's Ajax's favorite fruit? Yeah,
probably grape.
There is the most delicious after hint of grape that fills your mouth and kind of floats on your breath for a few more minutes after you're done drinking it.
I'm gonna slam the glass down, almost break it, and be like, "Damn, it feels good to talk again."
Well, we're glad you're back to your normal self again, and the professors will walk back to the table and continue with whatever they were doing. And the rest of the students look expectantly at you to continue with the game of cards.
I'm going to continue.
And Verk and Sebastian, what are you doing with the group of boy mages?
I guess we can help them out.
Would they be willing to compensate us for assisting?
They like look at each other and shrug their shoulders, and they say, sure, you're new around here, I guess. One of the group hands you 3 little orbs that are like sticky and almost like tar. And he tells you, hey, these are smoke bombs. If you throw them out, a smoke screen will be dispersed in an area. And then another one says, but be careful not to do any fire with those. It's not pranking anymore if you do that.
How hard do you have to hit them?
Just give them a toss. They should explode. What is this deception roll for?
Well, my plan was to lean in and whisper to the boys, be like, hey, by the way, what have you heard about the rumors about the headmaster and his perhaps unprofessional fondness for young boys?
Oh, yeah. And then, like, one of them sheepishly, like, kind of looks defeated in a corner, but then the rest of them start kind of making jokes about the allegations, as if they're like a standard rumor that's been going around for a while.
I heard that Headmaster Gumblegorf was, you know.
Did you say Gumblegorf?
I hear the word grooming being thrown around a lot, and when I tried to ask him about it, the old man just pulled out the ukulele.
Oh my god! Wow. I didn't expect anybody to actually try to reference that in RP ever. That a new "no one has ever said this before" statement has just dropped.
Next thing you know, there's going to be a Humphrey Potter somewhere around here.
No, not Gumblegorf, the reference of the
fucking
Forever Girlfriend's fucking apology video. Wow. Yeah, they will continue to entertain your talk of this conversation and kind of laugh about it to each other.
That's how you plant the seed for a rumor. Or perhaps expose a horrible truth.
Oh, the way that they responded, you think that it's been a rumor for a while already.
I mean, that one kid seemed like he might have been involved.
That's what I was saying. That one kid, Baldy.
Is the headmaster in here?
You don't see anyone that would resemble the headmaster. If you ask the faculty, they will tell you that he is on the top floor preparing for the final test of the day.
Oh, he's grooming right now.
Oh no!
Hey, you guys,
where's
go
the
kill
sculptor boy?
Whispers of the deep. Doing anything else, Sebastian and Verk? You gonna move forward with the prank?
Sure. What do they need us to do?
They just handed you that, and they want the class to kind of get called off early so their friend can join them. And they handed you those smoke bombs.
Those could come in handy later. You gotta waste those. Which class do you need shut down?
The one that you just walked out of.
Well,
I really don't want to use any of my spell slots right now.
Okay.
Mostly because I have 2 fights coming up later today after class. So.
Well, okay.
I mean, I don't think they can handle Borden's shield, but when I smite a bitch later, he'll know what's up.
Oh, the cantrip.
Huh?
I have a cantrip.
I have Vicious Mockery.
Okay, wait, so Vicious Mockery is psychic damage, yes?
Yeah.
So is my cantrip because I've got Mind Sliver. So we could just go in there and just repeatedly heckle / mind bullet the teacher into submission.
All right.
Give her a headache, make her leave. She got to call class off early. There we go.
Give that bitch a migraine.
All right, let's do it.
As you guys walk back into the classroom, the teacher raises an eyebrow
Wait,
and
is
is
the
like,
teacher hot?
It's PS1 Haggard.
And are they male or female?
Define hot.
It doesn't matter. I just need to know: are they considered attractive or are they considered ugly? It doesn't matter.
I'd say
going in.
I'd say it's a butterface. Like you could really you could dig the teacher bod. She got some nice curves, but she's got a pretty gnarly boil on the nose, and her eye is a little wandering. She doesn't seem to do her eyebrows.
In classic Bard way, I would like to seduce the teacher.
What are you saying?
Hey there. How about you and I have a private session outside?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh shit! I'll assist my boy.
What are you saying to assist your boy?
I'll just I'll just flap my arms, get a dramatic breeze going, fluff
Get
his
the hair going.
give him the Fabio locks kind of wave.
Yeah. Roll advantage. You feel like this might be in her entertainment light reading wheelhouse.
21.
She gives you a kind of shocked reaction and gets a little bit flustered, but seems like she's coy, like trying to get you to go away and come back after class is over.
Oh, don't be like that, baby. You know, these kids, they've had a long day. They've been going all night, you know. They studied, they've been brushing up, they've been doing a good job. Let's give them a little bit of a break before next period.
Are you doing anything to help with this one, Sebastian?
Yeah. I'll just be like, yeah. You know, you've done such a good job, teacher. Such a wonderful job. Surely the students could go off now and start their homework early.
Give me another persuasion roll, but not at advantage.
All right.
As you continue to reference the students, her mind seemingly continues to drift
17.
back to class. She gets more flustered and seems to be weakening in her resolve, but she once again brushes off your advances.
How is she brushing it off?
She's just acting kind of coy and shy and saying, no, we need to finish the class, but it'll only be another 15 minutes or so.
Oh man, give her the dip and kiss. Yeah,
Gotta go for the dip and kiss.
Yeah, just.
Oh, wait. We could do the ever classic, corner them against the wall and do the arm thing.
Oh, yeah, do that and use your arm to block her line of sight. And while you do, I'll get these kids
Get the
just
kids
I'll
out.
just be like,
Yeah.
go.
All right. Did you catch all that, Jordan?
I did hear that. Give
Alright.
me a performance check with advantage, since you've already flustered her up.
I'm glad you gave that advantage. That was a bad roll. Not much better. Got a 15.
As you push her into the side wall and use your arm to block her eye line to the rest of the student body, Sebastian, you start signaling to the students to rush out the door, and they start like quietly gathering their things and slowly moving out of the room. And there's a bit of noise here and there, and the teacher will attempt to look over. I need you to give me a few more lines and persuasion checks, Verk, to keep her focus on you.
I'm gonna mind bullet the stragglers, tell them to get a fucking move on.
That's telekinesis.
Make a persuasion check with advantage, Sebastian.
I'm gonna just like kind of like put my face up to her ear, further blocking her vision of the doorway away from the students, and like breathe on her neck.
Just breathe on her neck?
Yeah. Very centrally.
Yeah, sure. Persuasion with advantage.
Gotta work the emotions up. Gotta get the blood flowing. That's a 22, my guy.
With that subtle breathing, you realize she starts to just melt, and her you seem to be getting very, very close to what she prefers to read in her free time. And she's absolutely just like putty in your hands, and the last of the students shuffle out of the room. You have become successful in interrupting the class.
What are you rolling?
He's trying to steal shit.
Yeah, I was gonna steal some more shit.
Make that with advantage, since the teacher is overwhelmingly distracted right now.
Oh, thank God. Hey!
When do we make a "do I make you horny, baby" joke? But
you find a crystal ball, and you find 6 magical candles, and you find another bag with what looks to be gold powder inside.
all right. So kids have gotten out. Part 1 achieved.
That was a crystal ball.
Crystal ball, 6 magic candles, and a bag of gold dust. Both the bag of silver dust that you picked up earlier is worth 50 gold. The bag of gold dust, 25 gold. The bag of gold dust is worth 50 gold.
Well, that's good. I'm worth about 3 gold on a good day.
Yeah, you guys are poor as shit, but item rich right now in general.
Can I cast scrying on the headmaster?
Absolutely. Your consciousness flies out the windows and slowly moves up the side of the building, and as your consciousness pushes in to the top floor, you see a classroom that's kind of layered with a blackboard with some runes and symbols on it, and some arcane spirits kind of flying around, a couple of enchanted books moving around. You can see the headmaster kind of sitting at the table, and he's writing on a piece of paper, which there are almost like 30 different floating pieces of paper and quills that are exact copying what he's writing on the on his piece of paper. And you also hear a weird noise, but that's about it.
While Hawkins has got his consciousness elsewhere, can I search his body to see if he has any alcohol on him?
Hawkins?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Make a sleight of hand check.
Double natural
Damn.
20.
Do you have any alcohol on your person, Hawkins?
No.
You do not find any alcohol on Hawkins' person.
Well, fuck.
Yeah. I don't even have like food because I don't eat or drink.
Have any of the kids bet up anything like out of the ordinary?
Been up to anything?
No. Bet anything. Bet up
Oh,
anything.
bet anything.
Out of the ordinary, like alcohol-ish wise. Because I still have that mug that supposedly makes alcohol taste delicious.
Ah, yes. Yeah, one of them pulls out a really small keg and says it has meat in it.
The kid who gave me like the water earlier, I'm gonna get the keg, pump a little bit in the mug, and be like, "Hey, this is for giving me that water here earlier. This mug right here is supposed to make alcohol 100 times more delicious than it already was."
He gets a excited look on his face and goes to down it. After he downs it, his face of excitement kind of drops down into disappointment. He says, "What are you talking about? I couldn't even taste anything, and it's just room temperature."
You didn't taste anything at all?
No,
Not even the alcohol?
no.
Prestidigitation. My favorite of the country.
I look at the kid. I look at the kid and grab him both sides of his shoulders. Don't you realize what this means?
No, he says, like questioningly and a little bit scared now.
This is what. Okay, in my experience working as a criminal, would I have seen something similar to this to like poison
Absolutely.
somebody?
Not poison somebody, but you are aware of this as an item for people to pull pranks on their rich friends. It is the mug of disappointing booze. It is a magical mug that turns all alcohol placed inside into tasteless room temperature liquid. Even the finest wines in all the realm dispensed by the mug will be tasteless and room temperature.
Oh man, I was thinking you could pour poison in the booze and then you couldn't taste the poison.
And you still have the book about turnips in the belt.
That would be Hawkins does.
They're like tasteless booze.
Mug of disappointing booze, yes. It makes it booze tasteless and room
So I guess
temperature.
if you make poison
But it still
booze,
has
it
the
would
effects of alcohol, right?
It doesn't say it changes that, so...
Yeah,
so if we make
yes.
poison
Okay,
booze,
so
would it
it's like your
still be
lightweight
poison?
Probably.
Yeah, like if you mixed poison into the booze, would they be able to taste the poison at all?
Probably not.
Because that's what my mind immediately went to as like Ajax's criminal background.
Probably not, though you do know that most really good poisons are already fairly tasteless.
I mean, alcohol is also like already a type of poison, so
Yeah, but usually in alcohol, you at least taste the alcohol. If this makes
From a
it
cleric's definition, maybe, but...
But yeah, I would I would let the boy's shoulders go and be like, well, apparently the guy who sold this to me lied, but he also didn't tell the exact truth about what this is. Because this could be used for a little bit more dangerous stuff. Sorry, I tested it out on you. I also lied.
Well, I mean, at least you were honest about it, and I'm not dead yet. And as he says that, he starts to cough and grab at his stomach and bend over like he's about to collapse.
you just killed a kid in a school. How do you feel? Fucking Columbine.
Damn, that must have been some strong mead. You might want to go see the nurse.
He stands back up and he's like, I gotcha.
He's like,
you got pranked, bitch.
I go, I really didn't care.
His face drops into disappointment and sadness again because he thought you were his friend playing a nice card game with him.
I mean, define friend. I think friend in this situation as
a new student. Gonna be the best of friends for the next 4 years. That's what he That's what he thought.
They don't even know they're trapped in a mirror fucking painting. Mirror fucking pane. Mario World.
They don't even know they're not real.
Hey, that won't stop me from trying to get a lesson.
Yeah, so in the meantime, the teacher's still all over you, Verk. What are y'all doing?
I imagine we're still in the same position as before.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna like lean into her ear and be like, "So how about that private lesson?" And then I'm gonna quickly back up and be like, "Will you teach me evocations now, please?"
Make a perception or a persuasion check with advantage.
22.
There you go.
She gives a defeated sigh and says, "Okay, what evocation magics are you trying to learn?"
Something with fire would be cool.
What kinds of magic can you cast?
A lot of divination-y type things. I'm good up to like first level spells, you know.
Well, that's
Good
not your...
at healing people, inspiring others.
Sebastian, what's your total HP?
Lessons. I'll give her the dick for lessons, Adam. I'm not above fucking random teachers.
She was all sad.
Sebastian, what's your max HP?
Oh fuck. Maximum HP.
Yeah, I don't get to see what your character sheet says, so I want to have it written down so I can know not to.
I've been putting mine on my like little character token, if you're ever wondering.
I put yours on your character sheet as well.
Max HP is 23.
Sick. All right. Yeah, she'll teach you Firebolt over an hour.
Yes.
And with that, Hawkins, if you have anything left from your scrying.
Yeah, I was just kind of seeing what he was up to see if there's any shady stuff going on.
No, he just seems to be working on that test other than that weird noise.
Okay.
So does this mean
can
I can
roll a
permanently
perception to
cast
see if I
Firebolt?
can like recognize what the noise is?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll try. I'm not the most perceptive. 16. That's decent.
This noise is strange. You oddly have a bit of familiarity with this noise, but for some reason you can only remember hearing it as you walked past brothels.
Okay, I'll come back. I'll say it sounds like some people are fucking up by the headmaster's office.
Hold on. You know what? Give me. I want to 10 or below. I have self control. 20 or 10 or 11 and up to 20. I don't. Okay, I have no self control. I'm gonna just like as loud as it can echo in here. What? The headmaster's fucking somebody in his office.
As you shout that, like all of the students immediately stop what they're doing to look at you. Both of the faculty look at you with this like face of like, what the fuck are you talking about? One of them walks up to you and asks you what you're talking about. The other one rushes up a set of stairs to the right.
Power slide in with a ukulele, just like.
For a kobold, is it a ukulele or a guitar at that point?
I'm not a groomer, I'm just a loser.
let's see.
Also, I did have a question. Does the religious symbol I got earlier do anything besides a religious symbol?
No.
Okay.
To be specific, what you got was a religious symbol of a deity that is banned in the local region.
It's my deity, right?
Yes.
Before we before I looked down the Hawkins like we should go catch him in the act, and plus that other person's probably in on it who ran up the stairs. Maybe.
Alright, so just run past the guy.
All my earnings that I got, I'm gonna grab and throw in my bag.
Yeah, sure. Roll a D100 for me.
83.
You got a total of like 18 gold coins, 37 silver coins, and 62 copper coins, and you got approximately 100 gold worth of random spell components.
Jesus Christ.
So, Jordan, does this
Yes.
mean I can cast Firebolt?
Yes.
Yes. Does the teacher still want to fuck?
Absolutely. Though she seems disheartened, as though like she now recognizes that you have ulterior motives in your advances towards her.
I mean, hey, you scratch my back, I scratch yours, so.
Alright, I'm gonna run up these stairs.
As I'm gonna chase after Hawkins, I'm also gonna shout as loud as I can, like facing towards out the main door where Leonin would be.
Mhm.
The headmaster's fucking somebody in his office. Get your ass over here.
With the mic that had great acoustic.
I hear my my book throwing buddy Ajax, and I just come running in. Headmaster's fucking who?
Yeah, nobody stops you as the chaos of this new
He's turning his gay.
the chaos of the new thing that has now come to light. None of the faculty like even realize that you're there, Jareth. You immediately join them running up the stairs. With the chaos ensuing, you hear a couple of bells toll, signifying the start of the next period. The professor is willing to continue to do sexy times with you, Verk.
Yeah, I'll like
but-
kick my head out the door and then like close it and lock it.
Are you still inside, Sebastian?
No, I'm running around screaming about how like
The
the headmaster is fucking
No, they're
that,
totally the
Albert
Eiffel
Sculptor
Tower.
kid and his best friend, Rick Ferretley, of the Ferretley children.
Is there a bunch of people running with us?
There's a small crowd at this point.
While we're
Hey,
running,
hey,
can I try to
so-
sleight of hand some shit from people?
Absolutely, with advantage. You guys
So-
will be down here on the map. on the
Hey,
left
so
side.
how many riddles do you think I solved while they were out doing their stuff?
I would say you would have gotten the chance to hear at least 6,
Okay.
and I'll give them to you at a later point. We
Okay,
can do
that's
it
fine.
either at the end of the session or like over the next week or so.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I say I'll need to get off around midnight or so. So
Okay.
I got a 21.
How many different kids are you trying to pickpocket?
How many's in the group?
There's like 8 in the group, but most of them were already in the thing, so there's like only 2 of them that you.
I would say the 2 that weren't in the gambling ring.
Yeah, you find that you very gingerly pull out a whole wand from one's pocket, and a small bag of jelly beans from another's.
Okay.
I hear that Goliath groundskeeper Scruffy was in on it.
Sebastian and Jareth, you will both appear down on this bottom side.
Everywhere.
Makes it easier for him to fuck around with all them slugs and shit that he likes.
Are you guys just running, continuing to go up, and like ignoring what's happening in this room?
I mean, I was just following Ajax. Someone told me the principal's fucking somebody, and we need to stop it.
This is a third period dueling class. If you want to go to the next room, you will have to go out of the windows.
I'm just gonna drop my token so I can watch what's going on, even though I'm not here.
Yeah. If you let me know if you guys want to go through this period or if you just want to skip it and go to the next thing.
No,
Because the headmaster has passed this.
Now we got a score to settle with this bitch. He slapped my brother.
Yeah, I'm down. We can help him. I'll be here for moral support, and if I need to, I'll beat the shit out of the kid.
So this is the tournament dueling class. Can you please nominate 2 members to participate?
Yo, I want to participate.
So Varric's probably already won because he's been challenged. So you want to go in as well?
I'll
Ajax?
do it.
I was like, Ajax is like, Hawkins is like our only actual wizard. No offense, Ajax.
I mean, I got wizard spells.
Both of you can also participate, but 2 was the minimum.
All right, so hang on. If they're gonna like fire spells at me, can I like just like charge at them and try to beat the shit out of them?
No, you will be given a wand to stand on this thing in the middle, and it is essentially a knock them past a line rules.
Okay, so
What would I use?
I am the
use to
headmaster
use
now.
that wand?
As long as it's non-lethal, then it's acceptable.
okay, question. So you said to get to the headmaster's place from here, where do we have to go?
You'll have to go out the windows.
Okay. While they're dueling, I'm just gonna keep shouting. I'm gonna shout back and keep running with the rest of the crowd. I'm going up to the office.
I'll follow
Alrighty.
Ajax because I'm not a wizard dueler.
Okay.
Beat this kid's ass for like slapping my brother. So
You got this,
Where are the kids we were fighting? I'm confused.
They're essentially just going to organize themselves in like how we did the jousting tournament last time, where they'll stand opposite you, and then we'll essentially play the game.
Okay.
So the only people staying to do the tournament are Verk and Hawkins now, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
The rest of us are still running towards the head principal's office.
Then let's quickly do the dueling tournament. The Verk, you will go first. Unless you are doing something other than using the wand, it's the wand that you're getting handed is basically a rock paper scissors game to push them back. So unless you want to use another spell or something like that, that's what is going to happen. Sound good?
So like I don't actually have to use my own spells?
Nope.
Okay. That sounds fun.
All right. Type your rock paper scissors answer in the chat. Don't put enter yet.
Oh,
You gotta wait till he says 3 or go or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
well,
Let me know when you're ready.
told me to put it in the chat.
Yeah, that's my bad.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go. That's a tie. The spells collide in midair. Let's type again.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go. Type again.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
All
Jesus Christ.
We have the same thought process. We got to get in each other's heads.
Yep. Next word.
All right.
1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah.
You pushed him back halfway. One more time.
All right.
1, 2, 3, go.
Hey.
Ooh, you just knock him down immediately, and that's the guy who slapped you in the face. You absolutely decimated his ass.
I'm in the. Do I see that happen?
You see like the first half of it as you like step out the window onto the terrace outside.
I use the.
Okay. I cheer on. I cheer on Verk and be like, "Yeah, kick his ass!" Be like, "Kick his ass, Verk."
Avada Kedavra!
So this is where you have that classic '80s moment where like you've just won, you beat the smug kid. So now the hot teacher comes over and you just start making out with her in front of everybody.
Hawkins, your turn.
Neon on the sidelines
Okay.
with a sign up.
Also, if there's a window, I'm like flying through it. I'm just gonna jump through the window. No opening.
All right.
Head over to the smug kid after he gets
go ahead and type and let me know when you're ready.
Rich kid.
I was just gonna like actually cast spells at him.
What are you casting?
I don't know, who am I facing?
One of the jock students.
In a landslide.
Okay.
This is where
I'm just gonna not take it easy on him.
Another kid looked
All
like he was about, but I tell you
So,
what, if it looks like he's pushing you on the edge,
tripping.
I'll just start mind bulleting him from the side.
we'll see how he deals with this. Not much damage. DC 15. Magnify gravity.
You just killed the kid. Jesus Christ.
Where are you locating it? Underneath him, behind him?
Just on top of him. Just like I'm basically making like here.
So you want him to like fall down to the floor, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah, he collapses and goes prone immediately. And he cannot fire back. After like a few seconds, the leader of the dueling class obligatorily gives you the win. Now it is Verk against Hawkins. You can either do rock, paper, scissors or cast actual spells.
Who's Hawkins?
Den.
Oh, okay.
What spells do you got, Mike?
I got a bunch of first level spells, but I can hit you with a sword.
Can you make it to me with a sword?
Probably.
Yeah, he can. You are roughly 30 feet apart at the start.
And then I'll hit you with a really big spell.
Okay. Well, how about now?
Make a con save. You are frozen and your speed is reduced to 0.
Can you hit me with a sword now?
Sure, just get a little closer.
I can throw it.
Because he's at 30 and not 20, it'll be at disadvantage, but you can throw the sword.
Mind bullet.
Actually. Ha! Crossbow.
Oh shit. That probably hits unless he shields.
What is my AC again? No, that'll hit.
He gets knocked back a little bit. If you hit him again, you will be considered victorious. Hawkins, you need to put some work in to knock this guy back.
Okay. Let's see. He took 16 damage. How much damage did I take from your crossbow, Mike?
I'm considering this non-lethal, so I'm not counting damage, just like 2 hits. Kind of a deal, but because his speed was reduced to 0, he didn't get knocked back by the hit.
Oh, wait. I get a bonus action, though, don't I?
Sure.
Because then I'm going to cast Shield of Faith. Probably not helpful, but
Okay.
increases my AC by 2.
More so the reason I was asking for the health. 17 to hit was for sleep.
It does not.
How much HP do you have in total?
26.
Should be 10 health worth of sleep.
Anything else for your move, Hawkins?
I guess I'll just move back forward.
Okay. Verk. He stepped forward, and now you need to hit him twice again.
Still like 30 feet, right?
Yes.
How long does the freezing effect last?
A minute.
You can use an
Okay, so-
action to break out of it.
Yeah. I guess I will use my action then to break out of said ice.
Any bonus?
Not this turn.
Back to Hawkins.
I guess I'll just try to sleep him for 21 hit points.
I have 26.
Is it after the cone?
I didn't want it to count for damage, but for the purposes of this, I'll say sure, just because.
And that would put me to sleep.
Yeah. So then Hawkins will take that. Verk, it'll be you against the jock guy next. You whoop his ass immediately. It's pretty easy, honestly, because he thinks way too highly of himself, and you are actually have seen combat. Then you and Hawkins can duel it out for first place again, or you can take second if you want. Yeah, which one do you want to do?
Was that directed at me? What am I
Yes. You can you're guaranteed second place, or you can duel
All right,
Hawkins
Mike.
again for
Rock,
first.
paper, scissors, Mike. Let's go.
doing? I was gonna I wanted to use fucking Thunderwave on your ass and knock you back twice.
You can still do that.
No. We'll rock paper scissors it.
All
Do it in
right.
2 seconds.
Type it out. Let me know when you guys are both ready.
Right.
All right.
1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, we had the same thought.
Ooh. One more time.
Ready?
Ready.
Go.
Damn.
Ooh. One more time.
All right.
Ready.
1, 2, 3, go.
Went for the 3 scissors strat. Damn.
All right. Hawkins takes first place. You are given a wand. Second place, Verk, you are also given a wand. Hawkins, your wand is I'll figure it out later.
One of the Archmage.
Verk, your wand is it has 3 charges and it recharges fully on every dawn, and it is essentially like a magic missile, but it doesn't do damage and it pushes them back.
Okay.
In the meantime, we will move on to the terrace that you guys came out on. And y'all are at the top up here.
I still can't see shit.
Yeah, I can't
Dang.
either.
I thought I set it to no dynamic lighting.
How
You
dare
may have
you
to
assume
turn
this
off
website doesn't do
fog
that?
of war. There
Okay,
it goes. It's lighted up.
cool. You guys have to jump from here to here, then from here to here, then from here to this outer track at the bottom. The first jump is a DC of 15, the second is 18, and the third is 10.
To get to where?
The top, this outer golden track, it's above the whole thing, and it gets you into the room at the top.
Is this like a dexterity save thing, or?
It's like you can jump, you can try anything, but the DC standard is 15, 18, 10 in that order.
Okay.
Can I use my glaive to like pole vault me to the first one?
Sure, you can make a acrobatics check with advantage, I guess.
From where we are to the top, how far is that?
Easily cleared that.
Natural
Like
20.
like 30, 50 ish.
Alright, I got a 19 athletics for the first jump.
Basically, I'm trying to figure out, is there a point over here where I could like misty step up there 30 feet?
Don't you get wings?
Yes.
Do you get wings at any point?
Yeah.
No.
If you use a spell to traverse this, you skip the whole thing in one go.
So I have like a roar thing that I can do to give everyone advantage on stuff.
You missed the second jump, and a magical force brings you back to the beginning, Jareth.
Team player.
Okay.
That was the concept.
Final, you make it easy to the first one. Sebastian makes it all the way. Andy, you're back on the first one.
Yeah, my characters just inspire others, so.
You make it to the second one, Jareth. One more. You drop back down to the bottom, Ajax. You're
So-
all the way up, Jareth.
There's a wall
I'm good.
going up, right?
It doesn't reach the whole way, but it goes a lot of the way, yeah.
Well, I'm asking,
Like back here.
the wall that goes up, is there any like gap in between there? Like, I'm asking it because I have 2 potions of climbing, or spider climbing, I guess they are.
Yeah, if you drink one of those potions, you can just walk up the building.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink one of those.
So Hawkins, Ajax, Jareth, Sebastian are all up. I think Verk's the only one left.
You got this. It's just like that one job that we did where we had to climb the mansion. Get in the 4th story window to steal those knickers.
I imagine my character's not up here still, so. I'm just moving my character and stuff.
Okay. If you're going, you're gonna have to do it eventually though to catch up to them.
So is that how we get out?
Unless you can cast a spell that can, like any type of magical spell that is of traversal of any form, you will immediately be able to pass all the checks. Otherwise, you will need to make a 15, 18, and then a 10.
Oh, then I guess I'll go ahead and do it then.
All right. For this top room, everyone will appear here.
Team. And
Easy enough.
Athletics boy.
As you guys start to file into the room, you see the headmaster sitting at the table and writing on his paper, but you do not hear any strange noise.
As I come into the room, I'm still gonna continue to just walk on the walls all the way around.
Go for
check
it.
under the desk. Check under the desk.
Smell his dick. You'll be able to smell the scent of love making on him.
I'll just run up to the headmaster and be like, "Hey, I told you were fucking students. What's the deal?"
He looks appalled and says, "I cannot believe you would even suggest something so vulgar."
Well, are you?
Of course not.
Let's break out
Did the
that
other
new-
students make it up here that were following us?
Yeah, some of them even get there before you since they're used to coming up here on a regular basis.
I will try to lift the desk up to see if there's anybody underneath the desk.
Yeah, you don't even have to lift very much. Right in the front, you can just look underneath. There's no one there.
Oh,
blind again.
Can I roll,
I
I
don't even
guess,
see whether you are.
perception to see if there's anything I notice off?
Sure.
I love how mine's fixed, but every time he does yours, it doesn't
Or
work.
better yet, can I roll investigation instead?
Yes.
That's my better stat. Double 18.
Hey, there we go.
Thank you.
Yeah, as you investigate, you see no signs of any strange behavior afoot. Everything looks spick and span and normal.
Too normal.
No, not too normal. It's normal as fuck. Well,
Awful lot of light sources.
Hey,
Very sensual candle lighting.
Jor,
yes.
divine sense, detect good and evil.
Nothing evil. The headmaster is good. Though
I'll
neutrally.
I'll look at the headmaster and be like, "Hey, why is there a bunch of rumors about you fucking students?"
Being on a floating island for such an extended period of time, the imagination of students runs amok, so of course anything can become a rumor.
Do you know how it's? Do you know who's been spreading the rumor?
Honestly, no, it's been around for at least 25 years, and I've been headmaster for 50.
Well, did somebody new come to the school 25 years ago?
No, not the other one.
Not that stayed.
Not that one.
Every student under my headmastership has graduated with full marks.
Oh no, I was talking about faculty.
One of the pranksters.
Oh, I mean, 2 or 3 have gone, but they weren't anything out of the ordinary or anything
saying.
shady.
All I'm saying is maybe it's a faculty member who wants your job.
Well, headmaster is quite a prestigious position, but until someone proves proves to be a better headmaster than me, I will remain in this position.
Can I roll stealth while he is distracting him?
Yeah. You can roll it with advantage because he's not looking at the ceiling at all.
16.
Yeah, he don't see you.
I'm gonna slowly start making my way closer to him. And what I would like to attempt to do is sneak up behind him, and while he's talking, wherever his hands are at, I'm gonna pull the lute out and put it in front of him and have him strum it. Because it works off of just one strum, right?
Essentially, like trying to, like while he's talking with his hands, kind of deal.
Yeah, well, if he has his hands up in the air, just basically, while he's talking and distracted, quickly, one hand has the lute, loop it around the front of him, the other hand grab one of his hands and just strum it with it.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Assist him by distracting further.
Sure, at advantage.
By pointing at them and just being like, yeah, we're on to you, old man. Angus McFarlane has told us everything.
Angus
McFarlane.
McFarlane.
Tighter than Willy Wonka.
Let me know if that beats it. If it doesn't, I'm going to use my skull.
Jareth, what are you doing?
I guess I'm just looking at him and being like, hey, man, you got any magic armor you can give me?
No, but
like scratching his arms. Yo, man, you got any magic goods?
As he like is explaining, he will strum the lute, and what does it do other than that?
Basically, once they strum it, they lose their ability to talk for 1 whole week, and then they have disadvantage on all performance checks.
As he's talking, he notices that his voice is not audible. Let's see, one second.
Once he realizes he doesn't have a voice, I'll look at him and go, all right, I can restore your voice for 1 magic armor.
I just wanted to put cheese in it.
Well, you gotta realize, mages have to speak for most of their spells, so kind of fucks him over on a lot of his shit.
Oh shit, we rolling this old man? Is that the plan? Because I mean, if we need to take away his spellcasting, you handled the verbal components. I'll take the semantic components. We just gotta knife his hands.
He rolls his eyes, pulls out a little bell and rings it. And out from under the table crawls a well-dressed man with slicked back hair and a little twirly mustache. And he writes down a thing on a little piece of paper and hands it to the butler. And the butler casts a spell on him, and he will turn to the rest to wherever the loot came from in his vision, and he will say, well, honestly, I'll give you points. That was impressive. Good on you. That no one's really tried to pull that one on me before.
So, will you give us stuff because we were impressive?
I was just like, it comes with the territory.
Persuasion check with disadvantage.
Yeah, it comes with the territory of my previous work.
You said persuasion disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, damn it. Well, it's still got 17. Still got 17.
He sighs and
I really like some magic armor.
I don't have magic armor. I'm a wizard. And he pulls a ring off of his finger and hands it to you. And he says, fine, take this.
Ooh, what's this?
He refuses to tell you.
Hey, Ajax, what's this?
I look at the man and be like, I'm going to look back to the head wizard. You got a book?
Plenty. Do you see the wall over there? And you points to the wall on the opposite side of the room.
Well, hey, let me ask you. How many of those can you levitate at once? And if so, can you levitate multiple of them at this Leonin? It's his one weakness.
Well, seeing as how he's currently enrolled, I can't perform violence upon students. It's policy.
Well, I mean, does it help that he got kicked out earlier?
I didn't get kicked out. I chose to leave.
You got kicked out. You were given an ultimatum.
What is
Exactly,
this
and
I'm
I
hearing
chose.
about right now?
Nothing. Shush.
Make a perception check. Or
Can
a
you just start
persuasion check.
looking around for things that are useful?
Yeah, sure. Sebastian, what's the sleight of hand for?
Mentioning the books, I'm going to wander over there and then slide a hand to try to pocket a few.
Are you looking for anything in particular, or are you just grabbing randomly?
I know that my brother's been looking for evocation stuff, so I'll keep an eye out for anything that looks kind of blasty-casty, but yeah, basically anything that looks particularly old and or valuable.
How many books do you think you can fit in your current form of storage?
That's a great question. Do we have a bag of holding, or is it just like a regular bag?
No, we don't.
I
have
thought
a bag
it.
holding.
Okay.
I know Andy said he had to get off at about 12. It was 12:04.
We can wrap it up for this interaction, but the end of this is essentially a short little quiz.
I can stay on for that if it's short, and then then we can kind of finish it up.
All right. Well, once you figure out how many books you can you can fit in your current storage situation, Sebastian, we can figure that out after the session. The professor or the headmaster will sit you guys down and hand out a 20-question quiz about magic for you guys to answer and then turn in. If you want to answer them for full points or make a roll to just like try to beat it with a roll, you can do that. Either or, both work.
What kind of roll?
It'll be intelligence.
Just Arcana then?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I just roll Arcana?
Hawkins will
I'm just gonna
automatically
do
pass
that.
this test because he's already taken it before.
So we roll an Arcana?
Yes.
Oh, God.
22.
Final passes with a perfect score. Jareth, you get like 3 correct.
Yay!
Well,
Hey,
and guess.
Can I try to do like a perception thing or something to like cheat off of like Hawkins since I know he'll know all the
Absolutely.
answers?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Make a perception check and a sleight of hand check, please.
Oh, that's totally more up my alley.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, go for it.
Perception was a 21.
And sleight of hand. Oof. Oh, but I have your bardic inspiration.
All right, I'm failing either way. Appropriate for my character.
Okay, I rolled really well there. I got a
Verk,
18.
because you cheated, your score did improve than what you would have expected, though you still did not pass. Jareth somehow passes with flying colors. He only missed 1. Very shocking. With all this test is entirely about magic, and he somehow only got 1 question wrong.
I'm a wizard now.
Is that 6 onto the 11 then, Sebastian?
That'd be 6 onto the 11.
You will also pass, though just barely. So that is Hawkins, Sebastian, Jareth, and Ajax all pass, and Verk was the only one to not pass, correct?
Sounds correct.
I'll give Verk the coronal shift to give him a reroll.
It's okay.
All right. Give it another roll, Verk.
What am I rolling?
Sleight of hand.
Oh. So wait, is he taking it again after us?
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Like, I'm sure by the time he caught up to you, that conversation with the headmaster took some time. So now you have passed as well. All of you receive a certificate saying that you passed Wizards, basic wizard school, signed by this headmaster, and all of you are given a spell component pouch, and an empty spell book.
And a level in wizard.
Nope, too much. And that's it.
Okay, hey,
this
I
pla-
want to ask Hawkins, what does this magic ring that I got from the wizard do?
What is it?
I should have gained a level in wizard.
It is
Time
it's just a +1 ring of protection.
It just
So it
gives
just gives like
+1
plus
AC.
1 to AC. Sweet.
Yeah.
studied so hard for this exam.
Hey,
So then at the end of this, Hawkins, you reckon that you can use this pain to give your sect of goblins a place to study magic?
Yeah, I'll talk to the headmaster, but like I got a bunch of students
Or,
that I'm gonna send here.
And he's absolutely willing to accept them in. As long as they can get to the entrance, they can take classes free of charge.
Cool.
Hentai vocation.
By the way, question, Jordan.
Sure.
Because I know what the fucking item did to me last time. Has any of my facial hair started growing back yet? From the demon mask that ripped it all off?
Oh yeah.
You gotta
A little bit. You have a full body morning shadow.
Fuck it ain't that far along. I'm gonna put that bitch back on just for this. While he's like congratulating and all that, everybody, I want to go to the headmaster and I'm gonna try to intimidate him because I get advantage with this, and I just want to be sure. I tell him to look me dead in the eyes and tell me that he wasn't lying about the rumors.
Make your intimidation check.
I'll give him the help action so you can do it with advantage.
Already have advantage with the mask.
already has it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'm gonna re-roll that shit.
Sure.
Fuck, man. I already got a +7 in this shit. There we go.
There you go.
26.
There you go. That's better.
He kind of raises an eyebrow at your intimidation, almost as if like Scott, like he understand, like he can tell the difference in power that both of you have. So he's not necessarily afraid of you in terms of combat, but he's like wary of your connections outside of like physical combat. And he looks you dead in the face and with the most earnest speaking you've heard of any human being, he says, "I promise you, there is no weird behavior between faculty and students happening on the premises."
I swear that I did not have sexual relations with that student.
He said it
So-
exactly like that. I
So-
swear I had no sexual relations with any student.
Now,
So-
hey, what about the rumors of you grooming the students? That's completely different.
That same rumor's been around, said differently in different ways. It's the same rumor.
So are we done, I guess, with this pain then?
Unless you guys want to like fuck around and do any weird shit around here anymore.
Nah.
Y'all have essentially finished the entirety of this encounter.
Okay, I'm good with heading out.
Alrighty, we'll wrap it up there, and we will resume the next session in 2 weeks. You guys will come out of the pain. If you guys do the cabin in the woods next session, when you finish that encounter, you'll level up. If you figure out how to get to the next floor of the dungeon, you'll level up. And if you figure out how to leave the dungeon, you will level up. So all three of those things you might literally level up 3 times in the next 2 sessions.
Cool.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Hey, Jordan, really quick, let's do the